Hi, my name is Atanu Debnath. I'm studying Master of Networking. My student ID is MIT 1603 Part 2. In the previous video, I demonstrate the introduction of Nmap, and in this video, I am going to demonstrate the feature and add a conclusion. So, in the demonstration, I would like to say that if anybody doing penetration testing on the network audit, they must need to know how to use Nmap tools for better results, because it's a very powerful tool, better than available on the internet now. By default, there are two types of scan performed by Nmap. One is ACK scan and one is scene scan, which actually works against the TCP stack. Sometimes the scene scan is blocked by some reason or in some system. Then it is better to use ACK scan to identify the open ports, everything. So, how to perform scene scan? To obtain the scene packets of the remote system, we can perform this command. This is like nmap, and just put the uh, remote host name, and it will say after scanning it is host is up, and this is the DNS record, and what type of service is open or port is open. This is port 22 is open, which provide SSH services, secure shell. Port 25 is SMTP, that means mail server services. Port 70 TCP gopher. Port 80 HTTP. Port 443 it's HTTPS, secure HTTP layer. It's all services it will show, and the state is open or closed. It will show it is open or it is closed port. So it is a scene scan. After that, I'll give you uh, the details of TCP uh, connect scan. So how we do it? We do it just put the nmap command followed by the remote host name. It will show the output of from the scene packets they are getting. They shown the all ports which is open. This is the scene scan. We can also use the SD flag or options. T means TCP, so it will look for all TCP packets, or it will scan the TCP connect. This is called TCP connect scan actually. It is the default TCP scan type when scene scan is not an option. This is in the case when a user does not have raw packets privilege or something. Yeah. And this is slash SU dash SU is U means UDP scans. So Nmap can scan UDP ports. UDP scan is generally it's a little bit slower and more difficult than TCP scanning. The third and most powerful feature of Nmap is OS detection capabilities. To know which operating system is running on remote host, we can use a flag A just before the remote host to know what type of operating system is running on this system. So it will give us the details. Here it is. It's Ubuntu is running, Ubuntu Linux. It's give us the details of RSA or DSA fingerprints. How to know these things, all the details is there. And this is how uptime, they give us the uptime, how many days or its last reboot, or importantly it's a trace route feature, so how many hops behind it is. This is scan me and this is my IP, so how many hops are there in the middle. So this is this thing. They give actually all the details about every whatever details they find, they give us all. This is the encryption mechanism, and they by default scan 1000 ports. It's a default scan system. If you don't mention the port number or how many ports it should be scanned, it will by default scan 1000 ports. In the internet there are so many systems, most of them are protected by firewall. To scan a host or several hosts using a protected firewall, we use this pn command, pn flag, to get this. Nmap also generate random IP. If you want to scan random IP, you just use this flag IR, and 10 is means it will generate 10 random IPs and it will scan all the IPs, each of them, and give us the result here. It will find 1, 2, 3 and 4 IPs. All the result is there. Nmap find the host as well as the services the host file has, host network, like this type of service, light services is open. It's a port 3131337, HTTP, HTTPS, they're carburized, SMTP, shocks, SSH, telnet, all the hosts, they get the information. And the most powerful, I think, it's basically not Linux Nmap, it's basically the Nmap is the topology, because if it's a very important to see that it's targeted remote host. It is just it's a graphical view. You can see that this is your targeted Nmap, and you are behind this, and there is middle, in the middle there is lots of hops are there, and this is very important that if you click host viewer in here, there is you can see the all the host to see the address, host name, the services it has, trace route, there are lots of things you can see. And when the important thing is when you click one hop, it will circling around all of this. This is a very beautiful and very powerful feature of Nmap. Here also you can see host details. There are you can see the host details of this, like select Nmap, and host details is coming. It will take little time. Here you find the host details. This is scanme.nmap.org IP. You just click the plus sign and host status up, open ports, scan ports 1000, close ports 990, only 4 ports is open, 4 ports are open. What the IP address is, host names, operating system used, port used, everything you can find there. It is very beautiful. So this is end of demonstration. Now I'd like to make a conclusion. A security administrator should have Nmap tools because it's potentially usable, and also it's very easy to use, because after knowing how to use Nmap properly, A security administrator can discover the vulnerabilities of his own network system, and most importantly, they can penetrate the hacker from this network to enter. Nmap has enormous functional capabilities as it can generate millions of IP addresses and scan each of them perfectly at the same time, and most of them are option enabled. Thank you.